so that if they did require an abort later on the trajectory, they could go on the backup system, the abort guidance system.
Well, I don't know how much that clarifies it, but I guess put simply is the instruments aren't telling them what they're expecting to see, but they're just not believing the instruments completely until they're sure they have to not go in.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and you've just seen on the animation here that the engines have been fired. The descent propulsion system of the lunar lander, the lunar module called Antares by these Apollo 14 astronauts, has been fired to slow down the progress of the lunar module, slow it down enough so it'll drop out of the 11-mile-high orbit in which it has been circling at that low point on its orbit of the moon into a landing pattern. We'll be listening to the astronauts in just a minute. Let me tell you quickly what you are going to see and be hearing from them. After this ignition, the computer will help them direct them on in to the landing. The powered descent to the moon, as you see, has already begun. Powered descent, or PDI, begins with the LEM in the horizontal position, windows up, so the crew can't see the moon. Their altitude at this point, 9.5 miles, speed 3,800 miles an hour. In about 30 seconds, about now, that lunar descent engine, or DPS, has reached full power, remains at or near full power for another 8 minutes. That's the braking phase, lowering the LEM out of orbit, bringing it near the landing area. Now the LEM tips over and up toward the vertical so the crew can see the lunar surface. You'll be seeing that in a moment. The point known then as Highgate has been reached. Altitude about 1.5 miles, speed down to some 300 miles per hour at that point. The next minute and a half or so after that, from Highgate to Lowgate's the approach phase. The LEM being flown automatically by computer descends to a point less than 700 feet above the landing area. The crew can observe from the window then the landing area for the first time, speed then at 48 miles an hour. Now, at that point, we'll begin the final landing phase, which will be flown either automatically or semi-automatically, and with the LEM dropping straight down to a landing. The engine will kick up so much dust in the final moments that the view through the window may be obscured, but this time, as opposed to 11 and 12 when they found that was a problem, they're going to hover a little higher, hoping that that dust will not obscure their view, and the sun angle is a little higher this time. They're hoping that they will see the landing site a little more precisely. Now, let's listen to the voice of the astronauts from Apollo 14.
Input per second. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, it's almost back on the track. Yep. I'll get it at 3-minute mark again.
Aye. And the turn should go at 3.
Mark 3. Okay, visa by is
Okay,
good.
I understand. Go at 3.
H dot is low. H is a little low. Eggs and eggs. Foot per second difference.
Okay. A little higher than eggs at the moment. Okay, you want to get those ED bats out of the way?
Yeah, I was going to wait. Give it another 10 seconds here. Look at the throttle convergence. Take a look at ED bats.
Okay, throttle's converging. Looks nice.
Houston, the ED bats are go. All in the green.
Roger it.
They had a little air of 2,800 feet in their landing spot. That's about a half a mile, but they've corrected that through the computers. They're on course now again.
Right.
4. Visa by is good. H dot still low. H is converging. Eggs and eggs are about 2.5 foot apart. Good. Down to 32,000. We should be getting landing radar in very soon. They're good. They're go. Okay, I will give an update at 12,000. There's a little difference in them. Come on, radar. That's the lock on. Come on, radar. That's 1,000.
There's Houston, you go at 5.
The radar in.
Now just about 5 minutes from landing. Going 981 miles an hour. They're at about 4 miles altitude.
We're on profile.
Okay, 6 plus 40 is throttle down there, Terry's. Roger.
Roger, Houston. We still have altitude and velocity light.
Roger. Oh, bet they know that.
Huh?
Bet they know that. Stand by for 6, mark 6.
6. Piece of bag, good. H dot is low. H is high now. We're running high on H. Things and ags are to go.
And Terry's Houston would like you to cycle the landing radar breaker.
I don't think they have a radar lock yet. That's what they're
Radar
concerned
breaker.
about here.
Okay,
The landing radar.
cycle.
Come on.
He's trying to talk that radar into work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Velocity light. 57, enter. How's it look, Houston?
Can
Can
they
we
make?
accept?
Okay, I would like to accept the radar.
Okay. Looks
They
like
got the radar now.
radar's coming in now.
Okay.
It was way behind time. That's what they were concerned about.
Bridging. Whoa,
Great.
You can hear that relief?
Yeah.
Okay, and monitor descent fuel 2. Okay, the throttle down was on time, essentially.
That
And we're on descent fuel 2.
radar is almost
Roger.
5 minutes late coming in.
Mm.
Okay.
And in Terry's Houston, your pings H dot is a good one.
Okay, thank you.
That was their primary guidance, altitude, rate of change of
Leave
altitude.
that up.
At this point, 375 mile an hour velocity, and they're about 1 8/10 miles up.
Roger. Okay, ags is up. Looking good, Al. That's starting the camera.
They got a very good look at this landing site thanks to the profile of the mission that they've flown around the moon. They've been swooping down to within.
How much?
10 seconds to go. 4.
It's 10 seconds to high gate.
Okay, there's pitch over.
64, we have pitch over, Houston.
There's 12.
Roger.
And there it is.
Uh-huh.
Right on the money.
Right on the money.
What's the LPD, babe?
LPD, 41.
Okay. Back. That is it.
41.
Beautiful.
Right out the window, just like it should be.
Outstanding.
Great.
Okay, Terry's Houston, you're go for landing.
Great.
It's the first view they've had of the landing site.
Down next.
Okay, you're out of 3,000 now, 75 feet a second.
Okay, that LPD. Hey, okay.
Houston, I'm on app.
Roger, Ed.
Okay, 2,000, 48 feet.
One
Coming
click
down a
left.
little fast.
One click left.
2,050 feet a second, a little bit fast, but not bad.
Okay. Outstanding.
Okay, 1,500. Little fast, not bad. Moving in well. LPD's 40, Al.
Okay.
Coming through 1,000 feet. 27 feet, right on schedule. Right on schedule now. Went by Cone Crater right outside to my right.
Mm.
Okay, the best spot is a little south of track, about halfway between triplet and doublet. A little south of track.
Okay.
About 60 meters.
And
That's
it
where we're
looks good
going.
from here. Looks good from here. Okay, Al, you're through 550 feet.
Okay.
16 feet per second, 500 feet, 15 feet per second. It looks good. Your fuel is good at 10%.
Okay, let's take it over and move it up a
Okay.
little.
Yeah, I think so. You're through 320
On a half
feet.
hole.
Okay. Okay, I'd give it a few clicks. You're through 200 feet. 5 feet per second. That looks good.
No level here.
9% fuel looks great. Okay, looks like you're going right over the middle of triplet. You're 170 feet out, 2 feet per second down, 8% fuel. You're looking good.
Okay, babe.
Okay, 170 feet and holding. About 1 foot per second down. Want to speed it up a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to move forward.
Okay. Okay, 7% fuel. Okay, you're still at 170 feet indicated.
Starting down.
Okay, you can move on forward. You're just barely crossing North Triplet. Barely crossing North Triplet. 6% fuel, okay. 150 feet. There's decent quantity light.
Okay.
Low level.
All right.
And you can land over here. There's some dust, Al. 110 feet. 3 feet per second down. You're looking great.
Stop it,
Great. 6%. There's good dust. You're on your own. It's
Starting
looking
down.
good.
Starting down.
Okay. It says 90 feet. 4 feet per second, 5 feet per second down.
Okay.
Down, looking great.
60 seconds. We're in good shape.
Okay, 50 feet down. 50 feet.
We're in good shape, too.
3 feet per second. 40 feet. 3 feet per second. 30. 3 feet per second. Looking great. 20 feet. 10. 3 feet per second. Contact, Al.
Two, stop.
Great.
Whoa.
They're home.
Auto.
We're on the surface.
Okay.
Okay. 413 plus 10,000. That was a beautiful one.
Yeah, we're slightly off. But other than that, we're in great shape.
Yep.
Right on the landing site.
Okay, recycling the Parker valve.
Okay.
Close. Open. Close. Open.
And now the post-landing checklist they're going through. They landed apparently just where they wanted to land, and as you heard, they picked out their spot. They hovered as they planned to, found the exact spot, and went into it. And so the third manned vehicle has landed on the moon. And a little later this morning, Alan Shepard and Ed Mitchell will become the fifth and sixth men to walk on the moon, apparently.
Ascent and descent.
Okay, ascent to good, descent 1.
You see triplet right there, those
coming down the
three
roof.
little craters linked together.
Monitor cycle.
That's what they were referring to, triplet and doublet. Two overlapping craters on one side, 3 overlapping craters on the other.
Okay,
That,
ascent helium 2 looks good, ascent helium 1 looks good.
that was their marking spot for the landing.
Okay, O2 quantity. Monitor. I'll take a look at those.
Take a look at those babies.
Okay, just like we did in orbit. Ascent 2 is full. That's a descent. All right.
Well, they really had to work for this one, Walter.
Sure did. This wasn't as simple as those first 2 landings, certainly, not taking anything away from the first 2 landings on the moon, but here they did have to fly right down that groove between a lot of very high mountainous ridges, come in and pick the spot very carefully. There are boulders the size of automobiles in that area that they had to miss. They tilted up on one side or the other. In landing, they could have been in a position they couldn't have blasted off from the moon. Tomorrow was planned.